What's up, guys? Daryl from Smart Shooters, and today we are going to do a comparison video between the Canik Rival SFx and the Canik Mete SFx. So why am I doing a comparison video between both of these Caniks? Well, if you saw my review on the Mete SFx, this was a nice beast of a firearm. This made me consider if I was tripping by getting rid of all my Caniks and switching to Glock. I remember when I got this and everybody was like, oh, I thought you sold all your Caniks. I thought you sold all your Caniks. Relax, I'm a YouTuber, bruh. Chances are if I sell something, I'll probably buy another one. This isn't even mine. This is a loaner from Rustic Arms. Also from Rustic Arms on the loaner, we have the Canik Rival. I heard all the stuff about this. This was all the rave at SHOT Show. I wasn't a big fan of the gray and gold one, but as a FFL dealer with a hot ticket item, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So I got the dark side because it was available. And it's crazy because it really literally sold out in like 9 seconds. By the time I bought this, tried to go get another one, out of there. They just dropped the Mete series, I feel like, and then dropped the Rival series. So I figured why not compare them? Let's look at them side by side and see if we actually enjoy what we see. Now, of course, I feel like it's only right to shout out Rustic Arms. Appreciate these two firearms being on loaner. Make sure y'all tap in with them for all your needs. They take good care of people, great prices, great service. rusticarms.com. It's enough of that. Let's get into the video. Nah, excuse my dirty workbench, but at first glance, we got two beautiful pieces. Now, right off the bat, let me just tell you that the Rival looks so much better than the Mete, which is crazy because I thought the Mete series looked better than the original SFx. Not including the whiteout, because the whiteout is kind of cool just for its own reasons. But the Rival it just took everything and beefed it up. Took the serrations, beefed them up. Added those sexy slide cuts in there. The trigger. Let's jump in. Let me jump a little deeper into it. Now, all firearms have been cleared from the moment I started recording. One of the distinct differences that I like about the Rival versus the Mete is the extended mag release. Now, I haven't shot with this gun to know if I had the same issue I have with my CZ Tactical Sport. My CZ Tactical Sport 2, I try to shoot it, and every time I really start trying to shoot fast, I end up hitting that mag release. So I don't know if I would have the same problem with this. I'm debating on buying one of these, so then I could do a full range review. But you don't have that with the Mete SFx. It's just a regular standard mag release, which does have great texture. I never had an issue hitting that button, but the Rival slide release is not as textured, but it sticks out. And I really feel like the Rival slide release, it's hard to really demonstrate, but it really throws that magazine out of there. Versus the Mete, that it just drops it. Nothing wrong with it. It just drops. The Canik Rival's eject is definitely, or mag release is definitely aggressive. Like, it really shoots that mag out of there. One of the distinct differences we see is the trigger. The trigger on the Rival makes me want to throw away every Canik I ever had, because this trigger is a beast. So let me start with the Mete trigger first. So So there's our take up, then there's the wall. Boom. Then reset. That's all the travel there is. Reset. That trigger is amazing. Then you got the Rival. Ready? See that? That was all the travel there was. And it's hard to tell y'all to describe it, but when you pull the Rival trigger, the striker feels a lot lighter. It doesn't feel like it thumps as hard as on the Mete. I don't know if anybody else, if you got a Rival, let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Here's the reset though. That's scary. Like, that's a scary fast reset. And I over-traveled when I just did that. Yo, I really gotta get one of these on the range. I tried to show in the last video the textured on the, I wonder if I could show it. Focus. The texture that's on the trigger blade. Don't get me wrong. This was already effective. I like that. But actually having texture to put your finger on as you're pressing that trigger back, I don't know. I definitely think we know what the better gun is. So, Mete SFx roughly will go 529. It's typically what I've been seeing them for in different stores, which makes this a great entry gun, right? This is a great competition gun to get into. This, even though the price tag's not much more, price tag I've been seeing on average is about $679, $699. Dealers are starting to realize what they can get for them, so a lot of them are going $699. But this, I feel like you could just all out compete with. Like, this is not, I don't feel like this is a entry level competition gun. I feel like you could run with the best of them. I almost, not even almost, I'm gonna go on record and say I would take this over the Glock 34. The Glock 34 is a nice competition pistol. I know a lot of people who run it, and I would take this over the Walther PDP. And if you watch my channel, you know that's saying a lot because I love the Walther PDP. I especially love the compact version, which is why, let's put this bug in Canik's ear, we want a Canik Rival Elite SC. That's what we want. We want this in the concealed carry version, in the Glock 19 version. If this came out in a Glock 19 size with this trigger, the Canik Rival Elite SC would change the game. So now let's dive into what you get with each one of the guns. All right, so this is the Mete SFx. So you got on this side, of course, you got your owner's manual, which is super nice quality. I gotta say, in comparison to some other manuals I've seen, this one is one of the nicer ones. Then you got your cleaning utensils and you got your mini Canik, and I love this mini Canik because this mini Canik, as we all know, there we go. This mini Canik holds all the tools underneath here. So you slide this back and all your tools to install your optics, all your screws and stuff. I'm not gonna take them out of there, but they're all waiting for you inside. And when you're done, you just slide that back on and bada bing, bada boom. That's pretty dope. Then, on this side of things, of course, we get our trigger lock, our little quality inspection stuff, our chamber flag, the magazine well. Let me see if I can. This stuff is in there pretty tight because it's brand new. Comes with a magazine well, super dope. Definitely throw that on. It just makes it look sweeter. I don't know how anybody would even want to run their Canik without it. It makes the gun look so much better. You got your optics plate. I made a video that could help people if you're having challenges with that, especially depending on what optic you got, but you got a couple nice plates in there. I love that you get the magazine with the extended base plate because that also makes this look sexy. So it comes with a flush 18 round mag, and then it comes with the extended base plate for the 20 round mag. And the only area that I truly feel Canik falls short in is this crappy garbage, my first Kydex making machine holster. This holster feels like it should say Mattel on it. Y'all know Mattel, the toy company. This is like a Happy Meal toy, which is the only, but I can't complain on how it holds the actual Mete. It holds the firearm pretty well. No issues there. It's a nice solid fit. But all in all, not my cup of tea. And that's everything that you get in this box. Now the Rival is coming with similar stuff except way better. So you got the same super high quality manual. Again, I get what they did with this version. I think it looks okay. Kind of cheesy. Glad I got the dark side, even though I'm not keeping it. You got your same mini Canik, except this is still the Mete. This is not the Rival. That would have been sweet if they made this the Rival with the slide cuts and all of that. Probably being too picky, that's not really something that matters. You got your back straps in here. You got your cleaning tools. Can we talk about this holster? And what a major upgrade this holster is. This holster is nothing like the garbage that comes with the the Mete. This is a beast, and it locks in really nice. And it's got the screw, so if I wanted to take that off and put a paddle on there or anything like that, like, much better. Somebody was thinking. Somebody was thinking. Now, with the Rival, you're gonna come standard. With the Rival, 2 18-round magazines are gonna come standard. The base plates come, but it's not gonna be installed standard. But the sweet part about that is you actually get 2 base plates that come with it. So yeah, that's super sweet. Then you got optics plates for literally anything you could think of. All of these are optics plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it's crazy. So if I did keep this, I definitely would run a Trijicon RMR on here. So you get a lot more bang for your buck. You still got the same magwell to make your Canik sexy. And that's what comes in the box. There definitely is a few other differences I could highlight. Like, for example, the Mete has a white dot front sight. The Rival has a red fiber optic front sight. So, in the personal preference, one of the things that I definitely gotta consider when comparing these two firearms is the cool category, right? How many cool points am I gonna get for busting this gun out at the firing line, at the competition, at the range, or in my case as an FFL dealer, at the gun show. I just did the original Grand Rapids Gun and Knife Show, and people recognize this like, oh, that's the new Canik everybody's been going crazy about. Surprisingly, in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where I'm located, they're so behind the times because like everybody was going hands-on for the Mete because they seen all the YouTubers have it, whatever. Very few people even knew what the Rival was. But the ones that did was like, whoa, you got the Rival? And that is the reaction I feel like this would get. The Rival definitely wins in cool points. Look at it. This is sexy. Like I kind of wonder reliability with the slide cuts. As far as getting dirt and debris and stuff in there. I kind of want to run it. I really think I should get this. But no. Cool factor, this gun is definitely gonna win. I mean, there really is no comparison. I don't see it. I simply just don't see it. There you have it, guys. If it's me, I'm going Rival all day. Let me know in the comments, is there anybody who would pick the SFX, the Mete versus over the Rival? Like, who would pick this over this? Let me know in the comments so I can tell you how crazy you are, because the Rival is better than the Mete in every way, from the trigger to the front sight to the slide to the looks to the actual functionality. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Walther with their super terrain serrations on the PDP for rather a suppressed check or operating a firearm if your hands were wet, sweaty, bloody, whatever the case may be. That's what this really reminds me of. Caniks borrow a lot from Walther, I'm aware. But this is definitely, I have not seen a better gun come out in 2022 so far than the Canik Rival, especially the dark side. This is just sleek. I'm just waiting on the Canik Rival Elite SC so I could carry it. I don't want a Canik SFT because I still feel like that'd be too big. I want a Canik Rival Elite Subcompact. That would make my day. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And then what do you guys think if they did a Canik Mete Rival? That would be pretty gross. This doesn't even, it's the trigger. Trigger would have to go. But funny. Then what about the Canik Rival Mete? I don't know how to distinguish them, but this actually looks slick. Don't be surprised to see Canik do this and put this in all their guns, this trigger in all their guns, and it'll be the Mete 2.0. I feel like guns just love going either X or 2.0, and all they do is swap stuff around like this. Anyways, man, if this video entertains you for any little bit, and if I offended you, I mixed them up, so now you can't be offended. But anyways, make sure you like this channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and I guess I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.